What's up, guys? MMAGAME here, bringing you another video. This video is going to be going over my wish list for UFC 3. I want to thank you guys for all the support. Now I'm going to get into the section where you guys left your comments for what you want to see and just showcase some of your guys' comments. I want to thank you for leaving all these comments on this video. And if you want to, again, leave your own comments on this video, then go right ahead to be featured in the next video of the UFC 3 wish list. SDZC wants the spinning head kicks to be more difficult so players just can't spam them. I completely agree. The spinning head kicks are a little bit too easy. There's a not little risk but a very high reward. They can rock people, and I just want there to be a bigger counter window and also like a bigger takedown window, especially for the takedowns, because you can get that little takedown to side control, which is our side like side position. And you can get that, but it's really hard to time it, and you kind of just got to get lucky. So I definitely agree with that. I think they should do something with that. Mr. Myers here says that he wants Pride Mode back, and I agree, but I actually think that there are some other things that I would like to see take priority over the Pride Mode, so I would probably have to wait on that one. I don't know. I would love to bring back Get Sapped. If they could bring back Bob Sapp, that's one of my another one of my wishes for UFC 3. Just get Bob Sapp. You know, he can't be, you know, it's probably not that much to like pay for his likeness or whatever it would be, but it would be worth it. But yeah, the soccer kicks and stuff would be awesome too, but I just don't know if it would take priority over some of the other stuff that I would want to see. Vaughn wishes that they would THQ would make the game. I actually disagree. I'm glad that THQ isn't making the game. I'm extremely happy about it, and because basically, if you guys played UFC Undisputed online, if someone went for a clinch, well, then the fight pretty much instantly lagged out, and you couldn't really play it online. So, yeah, I wasn't a fan of THQ servers. I thought they were pretty much garbage. I mean, the game offline was another a whole nother thing, but I'm an online player primarily, so I couldn't really stand THQ. It just got, the servers just got horrible, so yeah, I have to disagree with that one. The Awesome Dax says he wants to see draws in UFC 3. I don't want to see draws at all, because especially in online and offline, it's whatever, but in an online match, I'm definitely not a fan of draws whatsoever, because then it's just like, it complicates the ranking, and it just, no one really wins, and I don't even like draws in real life, so I definitely wouldn't want to see it in the game. Undaunted Boy says he wants to see an open lobby in UFC 3 like in NBA 2K17, walking around the gym, watching other players exercise, training, or join their training, earning skill points. You bet. The better you train, the more skill points you earn. That would be definitely pretty sweet. I would agree with that. I've never actually played NBA 2K17, but I think I know what you're talking about. An open lobby would actually be awesome, especially with like created fighters and the Ultimate Team. Just like walking around different gyms, that would be insane. So I don't know how much work that would actually take. You're probably talking about a completely new game mode, so but that would definitely be cool. So I 100% agree with this. It would be awesome. I just don't know if how much work that would actually take to make that. Kevin Galt says all I want to see is a scoring system that isn't completely okay, and yeah, so the scoring system I think needs to be changed as well. I agree with that. They need to do something with the scoring, because I don't really understand it either at all. I am boxing Ronda Rousey. Okay, let's see. Broom Brot says they need to increase damage and strikes. Rarely do boxers or MMA fighters hurt their opponents by combo strikes only. In real life, a punch or kick can change the fight despite the health bar, what the health bar says. Also, more realistic clinch and ground game. I am tired of force mini games for waiting for someone to transition so I can block then advance. Yes, the clinch and ground are better in UFC 2, but it's still very unrealistic. It needs to be more fluid. Cuts need to read more. Our cuts need to matter. Either stop the fight or make it cause double damage. I don't think it should stop the fight. I agree with all the other stuff so far. Let's see. I don't want it to stop the fight, though. because then people would just find a cheesy way to do cuts, and then that would kind of, you know, mess it up. You want the ref to throw me off my opponent. That'd be awesome. They should give you the options to touch gloves or not to touch gloves during the referee introductions. That'd be cool as well. Probably pretty easy to do, because right now it's just random. He's talking about like when they're announcing the fight at the very beginning. You'll see it on like title fights. I want different taunts during the fight introductions and when they announce the winners and losers. That'd be cool. Cocky, humble, focused, nervous. That'd be actually really, those are some really good ideas. Act surprised, cry. Yeah, I'm all for adding a bunch of more taunts. I 100% agree with this. I think there should be way more taunts. I think you should be able to choose which taunt you want based on like which button on the D-pad you press. So if you press like, I think it's maybe just left or right, but you should just be able to like map it and choose which ones you want to do. You shouldn't just be in a set of ones, and also they make it really hard to actually even know which taunts you're choosing for your creative fighters the way it is now. So I would definitely want to have more taunts and more control of the taunts. Online, he's saying he wants the options for immediate rematch. That would be awesome, especially in a ranked, like if they had a little like a countdown thing at the end of the match where it's like, do you want a rematch in player mode? Because you couldn't do it in ranked, or else people would just completely boost their ranked. So it would the rematch would have to take place in a player match, but I would still think that that would be a good idea, because sometimes you have a really good fight with people or you have a really good connection and you just want to have a rematch. So I definitely agree with this. Maybe like a little countdown at the end of the thing where it will say like your opponent is challenges you to a rematch or something like this. You have like 10 seconds to accept or just cancel it, and so that's a very good idea. I want belts to matter. I guess he's talking about probably like the belts. I kind of like how they have it now. You can't really have it. You could maybe make it matter more, but with all the different skill levels and stuff, I kind of like how it is now. And you usually do get matched up against. I like how it matches you up against other people who have belts or people who are on a streak. So I actually like how the belts are now. So let's see. I want unification matches if both parties has a belt. That's currently how it is, except sometimes it doesn't always do it like that. I want my fight record. I want my fight records and my opponent's record to be displayed and announced during the fight. Now that would be cool. That would definitely be really cool. You know, I don't know how they would do that if like they have like 7,000 matches, but that would definitely be cool for sure. I want the option to have a, but you don't want to show this. You don't want to show the records before the matchup, like in the matchmaking screen. You don't want to know, because then people will just duck people. So you got to have it in the actual fight. So I agree with that. I want the options to have a random bout or a match bout based on stats and fight record. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. Skill points should be rewarded for those who fight and win in high-profile fights, meaning you fight people with the same stats or higher than you're versus someone who has a perfect record for beating people with lower stats. Okay, I think he means just like more skill points for beating better people. I completely agree with that. I think it should be like I don't think your skill points should just go up or stay the same. I think they should go up, and if you lose, they should go down. I think if you're just 0-0 with no wins and you beat like some guy who's like has 10 wins, you should get a bunch of points. And if you lose to someone who's a lot better than you, then you shouldn't lose that much. But if you are really good and you lose to someone who's lower than you, I think you should lose a lot, and then all the points that you lose should go to that person who won. Like a true skill-based leaderboard is what I really want to see. More tattoos and hair, that's a given. I mean, that's definitely always more tattoos, always more hairstyles, especially beard styles. They need way more beard styles because they just don't have enough. Please update the fighter gear. UFC has red, blue. I'm hoping for sure that they're gonna do this. The new Reebok colors. That's gotta be. It's got to be in there, because now it's with just black and white. It's just It's just, you know, not as much flavor. You know, white with gold trunks now. That would be cool. please add those. Yeah, I think that they probably will do that. Fix the parries. I have people forcing me into long fights because they found a way to spam the parries. They still haven't beaten me yet. I dislike going the distance, especially if all they do is wait for me to strike. Yeah, I think something needs to be done about the parries. Don't know exactly what it is. I don't think they should completely eliminate it, although it would. I don't think it would be the worst thing, but parries, I don't know. I don't know about that one. It would probably take some thought to fix those, but that's basically it. That was a huge comment, so thank you, Broom Brats. I will go through more of your comments in the next video, guys. If you want to see more of these wish list videos where I read off your guys' comments and stuff, let me know in the comments of this video, and again, leave your comments, more stuff that you guys want to see in the next game, UFC 3. I hope you guys are hyped. I'm very hyped on the release, and I do got more knockout videos coming, more videos on the way. I'm also going to be selling some art prints that I've done from paintings on UFC fighters, so anyone you guys want to see me paint in an up-and-coming painting that will be for sale for a print, let me know in the comments below. Also, check me out on twitch.tv. I will be streaming UFC 2 and as well as UFC 3 when it does come out. So, other than that, guys, hit me up on Twitter. I'm out. Till next time, this has been MMAGAME. Peace.